Peace, everyone. I pray that everyone is doing well. This is Imani Muhammad. I just wanted to tap in and give you guys a video on my basic investing tools and just ideas that I've gotten from me joining BWO, stands for Bridging Wealth Opportunities or Black World Order. I have been a part of BWO since December, since the inception of it, and have gained a lot in terms of value, have gained financially as well. So I'm just gonna do a quick tutorial, give you guys some jewels, and then hopefully what I share with you, you can go execute while you're even listening to this video, or certainly right after, okay? So again, I'll take questions. You can leave comments in my YouTube comment box, or you can email me if you have any other questions. And I would highly encourage you all to join today, BWO. There's actually a discount for anyone who registers today on Mother's Day. The discount code is MAMA, M-A-M-A. I will send the link out once this video posts, but it's important that if you want to join BWO, the discount for today is ridiculous. So join today. Don't let this day pass you. It's 24 hours only. Otherwise, if you're still thinking about it, you can also get it at a discount through my link that I will send to. So just tap in. I got a presentation for you all. And thanks for listening, okay? Let's jump right in. So first and foremost, I just want to let you all know, I do not profess to be an expert. I do not profess to be this guru of investing, right? My only point today is to show you what I've been doing and to show you how I have been able to reap some benefits from my house, right? So again, I'm not the expert. I can direct you to the expert, and that's where we're gonna go. All right, so again, this is basics 101. I mentioned before, I am a student of BWO, Bridging Wealth Opportunities. All right, so let's jump on in, okay? We're gonna start with a couple videos because I always think it's important for us to ground ourselves to make sure we have a mindset of knowing where we're coming from. Of course, by the end of this video, you will have some recommendations of platforms to begin to look into. But I will tell you, as I have learned, do not take people's word for anything. Do your own research. We can give you information, we can guide you to the right area, but you have to do your due diligence to be able to do your own search and investing in your own research on what you want to get into. So just because people tell you, oh, go get the Dogecoin, or go get Bitcoin, or go get Polkadot, you need to do your own research to find out the why. All right, so we're going to jump in, okay?
We go from slave ship to where we own and we don't own nothing. And then we go into ownership. But see, with ownership, we liable to the things that we own. And then we move on forward to rulership, where we own nothing but we control everything. And then we get to the final frontier after we actualize our dreams. And then we on the mothership as guys and kings. See, at some point in time, we gotta recognize what ship we on and where we at. You know what I'm talking about? See, unfortunately, we've been on nigga shit for far too long. And we allowed those that ain't supposed to be in our culture to own it and control it, being our masters and our rulers, right? While making excuses for ourselves. See, a devil like Vlad, he was never supposed to be in the culture in the first place. And look at what he doing to the gods. See, it ain't till we recognize the mistakes that we've been making for a long time when we start talking about these snakes. See, it's a reason that they don't want to see the young rich black guys with the platform, because then the next generation inspire to be like us. They say, wait a minute, y'all ain't got to sell y'all soul to meet y'all goals. So how come I can't be like you? You can speak truth to power and still do a 7-figure brand. You still got your soul, you got your spirit, and you a man when you stand. See, it's different. If they could, then they would, but most of them don't know about this one. They don't know how you can keep your rhythm as a man and be masculine and divine with it. How you can speak truth to power, and every day, every minute, every second, every hour, ain't never got a coward.
All right. And then again, just one more video to set the mind. All right.
Well, in all honesty, we've been waiting far too long. You understand me? Like, I don't know who you are behind that camera, but I can sure somebody behind this camera tired of their boss patting them on their ass, telling them a joke they don't want to hear. Somebody behind this camera tired of paying bills, you understand me, not knowing when their next bill coming from. Somebody behind this camera trying to figure it out on actually what they dream, their passion, their purpose is. Somebody behind this camera really want to own a house but don't know nothing about real estate. Really want to get in the market, don't know nothing about puts and options, and tired of seeing everybody else with these results. And the only reason that you behind this camera is because you ain't seek the knowledge to get the education so that you can become in front of this camera and teach somebody else what you didn't deal with your skill sets like myself. See, I went on a journey. I ain't wait for nobody else. Those who wait for everybody else can never be depended upon. See, the dependent black woman, you understand me, of a black man, that's the natural family structure. The independent black woman and the dependent black man, that's what white supremacy put us under. We gotta make sure that we take back our natural rights as human beings on this planet Earth, and we move accordingly to our real willpower. We talking about that black God power. I ain't talking about no kings, because monarchies don't never last. See, I was born a soldier. You understand me? I was raised in a family of warriors. I was born to be a scholar. You understand me? My bullets was the books that I was given so I can take that knowledge and I can never be imprisoned by somebody else's system. See, it's different when you deliver it with your deliverance to make sure that you never fall into the hands of ignorance. Why? Because they say that knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. I've been took off these chains before I put these on. How you think I got that gold? Financial freedom is a different story for it all to be told. And if you love yourself, then you will stop doing wrong. Being a job seeker, you can be a job creator. Being a clout creator instead of being a clout chaser, it's a different conversation when you got all black neighbors. Don't you think that's really gangster? When we put in this type of labor, I ain't talking work hard, I'm talking work smart. I'm talking about put your creative thoughts together. NFT keys, digital assets, different web strategies. I'm my greatest bet. How about you look at your enemies and become the greatest threat? And then look at your brother and unify yet. It's a different type of intelligence when you understand this game. The feds don't like us. They wish that we would change. Wish that we are all be some motherfucking slaves. But the young guys is dangerous and we no longer behave. Black woman, don't worry, we finally get on the same page. Black men, put the egos away. Get out that cage. It's that black world order. Just make me do better. But if you want to rock with the black gods, just become a member.
So you may be already asking, what is BWO? What is Black World Order? How do I get to be a part? I will make sure that you know how to join. Again, what I'm getting ready to share with you in the next couple of slides, I only know this information because I have joined BWO, okay? And these four brothers that you see right here on the screen, at the top, Chris Cole, to the left, Jake Taylor Jacobs, in the middle, Brother Ben X, and then to the far right is 19 Keys. So these four brothers have come together and unselfishly have given so much game to the culture. Their whole mission is for Black people to be free. All right. So next video is just like 3 minutes, and then we'll be ready to jump in so that you can get started in your investment portfolio.
Every year during Ramadan.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to do stuff like that no more. That's the type of job I used to have. Working with machines, working with physical labor. Now I make money off using my mind. You ever thought about AT&T, your insurance bill and your light bill? You pay that bill on a monthly basis. So yeah, your light bill may be $60 or $90, $100, whatever the case may be. But imagine that same company is getting paid off for hundreds of thousands of people. If you had a product for $50 and you sold it to 1,000 people every month for $50, that's $50,000 a month. I want to help you all develop different products, different services to make money anywhere online as long as you got signal and Wi-Fi. If you click the link below, I've developed an ebook. It's called 50 Ways to Make Money Online. I want to help you out. See you on the other side.
There's no greater time than the now.
You come and you pay up front, we give you more. You pay for your car.
Learning how to make money is learning how to properly utilize the 1% trading. Once we got developed students out of that, it's the digital real estate, showing them how to build their brand, build content. They're going to get that.
There is a statistic that points that black people will have 0% wealth in 2053.
We got anywhere between 95 and 115 that we still can allocate some expenses to. You know what I'm saying?
People begin to grow and stretch, but most importantly, seeing people that look like us being able to operate businesses on a high level where other people think that we can't do it.
And it's a mindset shift to where it comes where we can actually start producing the type of lifestyle that builds wealth.
Tap in with the guys, BWO.
Peace.
That's why I asked about the course for the children's course. So my daughter, like I said, she then took, saved $300 of her birthday and Christmas money, put it away in the Bitcoin on Robinhood, and I bought her a cell phone, and now she has acquired $2,000, over $2,000.
Information is powerful,
for Bitcoin.
because it's information that a lot of people know that we don't know, and it's out there. But if you don't know about it, then you could just walk right past it and miss your blessing or miss your opportunity to better, your family,
learn,
yourself.
like you said, the blueprint, so that we can take it where you guys have left it and go to the next level. But again, I don't want to spend the same 7 years, 10 years that somebody else has done, because what does that do for generational wealth and generational legacy? It means that we're still 10 to 15 years behind.
I think you just said it right there, brother. There's no more excuses, to be honest.
Oh man, the first class, man, I learned that learned a lot, man. The word, like, it's three teams in this world. You got your consumer, your producer, and your banker. And you got common sense. Your consumer, they buy stuff. Producer, they sell stuff. But the banker, they lend, they control everything. So the buying and selling don't really mean nothing if somebody controlling the whole game.
Actually using our own money, there's absolutely no excuse, and there's no reason to not take this seriously and to go jump head first.
Moment, prior military, and yeah, I'm a member of the BWO.
All right, so that's BWO. All right. So one of the things that's important is that some of the information that you are seeing today is one piece of the classes. So we're going to talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. This is just a quick video so we can get an understanding of what we're talking about when we talk about cryptocurrency. This is one class, y'all. That's my point. This is one aspect, the financial lane that is given to us by Chris Cole and 19 Keys of the Wealth Standard is one piece of what BWO is about. Brother Ben X has several videos in the replay vault on digital real estate. So that first commercial about digital real estate, how he talks about 50 ways that you can make an income, how to market your product, your branding, all of that. That's digital real estate. That's a whole nother course. Then you got Jake Taylor, who has private banking, where he teaches you how each family can be its own bank. Just like the banks make money off of our interest when we put money into the bank, you can do the same with your household. I haven't even started that class, y'all, but that's a whole nother course. Okay. And then you got the mindset, which is 19 Keys, but he also talks about branding, how he's taking a brand, that star and crescent crown that he rocks every single day, how he has made that into $1 million company, how he's made Goldwater $1 million company. So this little piece that I'm sharing with y'all, I just need to tell y'all up front, this is the piece that my personal investment into joining BWO, I've got it back and then some. And I'm only in the first class. Is what I'm telling you, that there's so much knowledge and information that is out there. And you can't compare BWO to anything else. You can't be like, oh, I joined an investment club before. No, this is beyond investment club. This is Black culture. This is the Black world order. This is opportunity for you and I to be able to be 100% free of anything other than what we want to do. That's the goal. I want to be able to control my time, control where I go, control when I walk out my door, control how much money I make. That is what BWO represents. All right, I'm done. If you're excited and you want to join, The link is in my bio, my link tree. Go to my Instagram or Facebook, just click the link and you can get membership for $350 a month. So you can actually try out BWO for only $350. You get access to everything. You could also try it out at 50% off. So there's a 50% off code in there as well. So boom, but this is what you came for. So let's jump in. Let's try to make this simple. Cryptocurrency made simple. Bitcoin is what we call the god of cryptocurrency. Okay. So there's Bitcoin. That's the top cryptocurrency out there. Then you have Ethereum and you have Litecoin. Those are the top 3 big dogs. Okay. And then the rest after that are what we call altcoins, but they're all coins, right? There we go. I can keep going, but we're just going to keep it simple today.
Worked on some of the biggest questions.
Sorry, y'all. All right. So why did I bring up that video, right? So it just gave you a visual of understanding the difference between fiat money, which is the typical dollar that we experience, versus digital coins. Digital coins are also known as what they call internet coins, right? And so at the core of it all, y'all, it's the reality is that when you have created something digital, then there's no, we call it decentralizing, right? So there's no one person that owns the currency other than the people that own their crypto chain, right? And their identifier. So once you buy crypto, right? Pick a coin, Bitcoin, you're given a crypto code that's unique to you. And unless you leave it up for somebody can hack, or unless you give your code to somebody else, no one can get that money, right? It has conversion rates. So we know that right now Bitcoin is selling at 57,000. So you probably don't know anybody that actually owns one full Bitcoin, but we buy into Bitcoin. So we buy pieces, we buy a bit of the coin. So that in and of itself is getting into the crypto, right? The other piece about cryptocurrency is that you have to figure out why you want to get into crypto, right? There's several reasons why people get into crypto. They want to invest long-term, or they may just want to what they call dump and go. So get in, see something shoot up, Dogecoin, take their profits and get out, right? So there's certain ways or strategies of why people get into crypto. And so I think first step for you is to identify your why. Why are you getting into crypto? What is it about? A lot of times people get into crypto because of fear of missing out, FOMO, right? So you hear something, you hear the hype, you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out. Well, those are probably the top people that are going to lose their money, because you're getting in when everything is talked about. So when you hear about something in the news, there's a couple folks that recommend when it's not talked about, you buy. When you hear about it, you sell, right? Because it's going to shoot up because everybody's talking about it. And then at some point, when the hype is gone, it drops, right? So you sell when it shoots up, right? If you want your most profit. So here's the thing. Again, you got to figure out what your why is. Why do you want to get into crypto? Now, some people may, like that video talked about, some people are terrified of crypto because they think it's going to change the economy market. Well, let me just tell you, it has changed the entire economy and strategy of finances globally. It's changed it, right? You got people that never spend in their currency. They're only spending in digital currency, right? Excuse me. You got people buying houses and buying cars with cryptocurrency. So it is changing the economic layout of the global market right now. Okay. So this is according to stockbrokers. These are the top platforms that you can buy crypto. Okay. You got TradeStation, Coinbase, eToro, Kraken, Bittrex, Gemini, Robinhood. Excuse me, y'all. So how do you know which ones to get into? You all got to figure out what works for you. Okay. I'll tell you my personal story, because I posted 2 videos of what I was getting ready to do about taking my money out of Robinhood, getting into Webull. But I actually did some study after that, and I probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm gonna tell you my story later on. But these are the top platforms that you can get into right now. I personally am familiar with a few of these. So you got Coinbase, you got Robinhood, Kraken, KuCoin, Crypto.com, Binance. So take a screenshot. These are the platforms that you can get into. Binance, I've learned, I've shared with you. Binance, I believe, I don't know what country they're out of. You can Google that. I apologize, but you have to have a VPN. A VPN is how you change your IP address so that it pulls up a different country, because based on Binance, United States doesn't allow you to trade crypto. So you have to change your VPN of a different IP address to be able to get an account in Binance. But if you do get into Binance, people say that's the top crypto platform, and they have their own wallet as well. Okay, Robinhood is just a platform to purchase crypto. That's it. It doesn't allow you to trade crypto. It doesn't allow you to store your crypto in a wallet. It is just a place to purchase, and they have the top 3 or 5 cryptocurrencies that you can get. Coinbase actually has a wallet and actually has over 100, maybe 100 cryptos that you can purchase. Coinbase is probably the most recommended, user-friendly. It's easy to navigate. So I highly recommend Coinbase. The other piece with Coinbase is that they have a earn while you use platform. So as you watch videos, as you watch some of the new things that are coming out, they give you, a couple of cryptos for watching whatever informational videos that they have. So you can actually earn more cryptos on Coinbase, right, as with your account. Kraken is another one. I have signed up, have not navigated it too much. KuCoin is actually one of the other ones that I hear people recommend. I actually will be getting an account with KuCoin very soon because people will recommend that platform. Crypto.com is another one that I have. I don't like this is a personal preference. It's not as user-friendly as Coinbase, but you can buy crypto on there, and they also have a DeFi wallet as well. So we'll get into a little bit about wallets, but I think it's important to understand that there's buying crypto on the exchange. So going to Robinhood, finding Bitcoin, purchasing it, right? Or Cash App. Cash App gives you an opportunity to purchase Bitcoin. So it lives on the exchange. So your $50 of Bitcoin is on the exchange, but there's a next step of extracting your Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and putting it into a wallet to where it is secure and it's yours. Okay, that's level 2. So here's what I use. So this is me. These are the 4 that I have right now: Robinhood, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and Webull. So I shared earlier, I put out 2 videos when I found out that really with Robinhood, you can only buy crypto and then only withdraw it and put it back into your fiat bank account. So at the time that I learned of that information, I also learned from Chris Cole that, that's hustling backwards. You get into crypto and then you put it back into fiat money. So if you get into crypto, you want to keep your stuff in crypto. So for me, my mind was thinking, well, dang, Robinhood doesn't allow me to keep it in crypto. I should get out of Robinhood. So what did I do? I withdrew all my money out of Robinhood with the exception of Dogecoin, because I didn't know what was going to happen over the next couple of days. So I did the fat lady strategy, which is you take, once your investment hits 3 times. So once you make 3 times the initial amount that you put in, then you take out. So for example, if I put $1,000 in and it jumped up to 3,000, I take half of that out. That's my profit. And I leave the other half in to continue to build. So you never lose the bank, right? The house money. You keep the house money in to continue to grow, but you take your profits out and you can reinvest your profits into other coins, or you can put that into a bank for your own profits. Okay. So for me, that's what I did with Robinhood. When I extracted all my money out of Robinhood, with the Dogecoin in particular, I took my profits, but I kept about $150, $200 in Dogecoin to continue for it to grow in the last week, because we had heard all this hype about it, right? And I didn't want to lose out. Here's the thing though. Once you extract your money out, withdraw your money, and you set up a new account. So I set up Webull. Webull takes forever. So I don't recommend this for anybody. Webull is still literally verifying my funds right now. So I have access to some of the money that I deposited into that for stocks but I have to wait for everything to clear before I can buy crypto. So I haven't been able to repurchase what I pulled out of Robinhood all last week because Webull is still trying to verify my funds. And you'll get that with all these platforms. So I just want to put that out there for you all. Some of these platforms are instant because you can take your credit card or your debit card and put money on it. And some of these other platforms require so much waiting time and so much verification that you potentially can lose out. So personally, because I'm still waiting with my funds, I have lost money not investing because I pulled it out of Robinhood. So Ethereum has been going up. I lost money there. And Litecoin has been going up. And I haven't reinvested it because I thought I could instantly reinvest into Webull, but I learned the hard way. So what I'm finding, literally every day I learn more information. Coinbase is probably going to be my main platform. Coinbase. It's clean. It's clean, meaning easy to use. And it has a lot of variety of crypto coins that you can purchase. Crypto.com, I have it, but I just don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't like the platform. It doesn't jive with me, but you may like it. Most platforms do the same thing in essence. Most platforms allow you to buy crypto, but it's all about what they have on their platforms. So almost every platform has the major ones, you know, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum Classic. Kind of those are the top four. You'll find those almost on every platform. It's the altcoins that you're looking for. So you can't buy Dogecoin on every platform. You can't buy Polkadot on every platform. You can't buy, what's some of the other ones? Civic, Cardano. You can't, so it all depends on what altcoins you're looking into, and then that kind of determines what platform you use, if that makes sense, y'all. Hopefully that made sense. I know I said a lot of words, but basically, once you do your research and find a coin that you find out what its purposes is, its utility, what's it connected to, then once you decide on what coin you want, you kind of have to look at the platforms and find out what platform offers the ability to trade and purchase. Okay, make sense? All right. So here's some of the crypto logos, images that you should buy. All right. So at the top left, far left, you see the Bitcoin. The B is kind of obvious. And I'm just going to read through that way. So you got Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, Tether. So Tether is actually, that's the other piece too. When you buy your crypto, let's say you want to get fancy and move your crypto around. Well, you can't necessarily take Bitcoin and buy Neo at the bottom, right? You may have to transfer it over to a compatible coin. So a lot of times Bitcoin can be transferred into Ethereum, or you take Bitcoin and you transfer it into Tether. Tether is a stable coin and it allows you to purchase other altcoins. It's like so on Coinbase, it's USDT. So it's US dollar, but it's Tether. So it still is remaining as a digital coin, but it gives you more freedom to purchase other coins. Ripple, Stellar, I have some money in Stellar. Binance is another coin, Tron, Dogecoin, that's the D, Litecoin, Cardano, Monero, what's this other one, Zara, the Z, whichever. So these are all just images of altcoins, right? So again, you have to do your own research. You got to figure out what you want to get into and why you want to get into it. Okay. You can be like everybody and operate from FOMO. And a lot of times when you do that, you're already a step behind and you're too late, right? Many of us, if we didn't get into Bitcoin when it was like 10,000 or $1 or whatever it was, very low. And at this point, it's 57,000. So it's not going to help create a bunch of more millionaires, right? I mean, it will. If you buy it now, if you buy one Bitcoin at 57,000 and it goes up to 100,000, you're going to gain $57,000. You're not going to gain millions, right? So Bitcoin has kind of I wouldn't say ran its course, but the profit margin between when it was 5,000 to now 57,000 is completely different. Okay. Excuse me. So again, you got to check out what you want to get into, why you want to get into it, and then put your money on it. The other piece too, y'all, please don't think you got to put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in just to reap some benefits. Okay. My Ethereum, I only had maybe $100 into Ethereum and it was already at 400 when I pulled it out. Okay. So we're not talking about big money. Now, if you got big money, knock yourself out. You know, the larger investment, the larger risk, but also the potential profit. So again, everything that I'm sharing with you, this is $10 here, $25 there, 50 here. The most that I've put into one investment at one time is probably $100. I'm just keeping it real with you, right? So again, getting in and reaping benefits and getting into the cryptocurrency game is not about big money. It's about, can you hold it? Can you see the profits? You know when to pull? Do you know when to buy? Do you know when to sell? Okay. And you learn all this in BWO. All right. The next is, I talked about, so once you purchase crypto, right? So once you decide on the platform, you start purchasing crypto, the next step is securing a wallet. Okay. So there's hot wallets and there's cold wallets. The hot wallet is what you store online. So Exodus is a wallet, Trust Wallet, and Coinbase also has their own wallet. There's a cold wallet, and this is the next step for me that I want to look into. Cold wallets are how you store digital currency offline. The Ledger Nano is actually like a USB, and the USB is something obviously that you can take with you, and it stores your digital currency offline. So it's not on the web, it's not internet based. So it's less hackable, right? It's more secure if you have a cold wallet. Okay. But just learning, just starting out, secure yourself a hot wallet so that you can make sure that once you buy your crypto, you're able to store it in a wallet. Just like a wallet, a physical wallet or a purse that we all have, you also need the same kind of concept for your digital currency. Okay. So at this point, y'all, like, don't wait, just get in, right? Find a platform that works for you. Figure out how much money you want to spend and be consistent with it. That's the one thing, well, a couple of things I'll say. Determine how and why you want to get in, right? Figure out what platform works for you. Make sure you research the altcoins. There's thousands of coins out there, y'all. There's thousands of crypto. We just hear about the top ones, but there's so many coins out there. You know, the reason why Dogecoin became a thing is Elon Musk, but also this coin was like, you know, 5 cents, 10 cents. And as it continued to get attention, right, the value of it went up. And then, you know, everybody was feeling like they were going to miss out. So everybody jumped on it. It shot it back up. You know, then it dropped last night, right? It dropped last night because they claimed that Elon Musk didn't say anything favorable. So it was at 70 cents and then it dropped back down to 47, right? But the prediction is that it's going to jump back up. So right now people are selling, right? People are like, oh, I told you Dogecoin was a joke. So it's selling, selling, selling. For many of us that hold on to it, when it shoots back up, we will reap the benefits, right? The market, I don't care if it's stocks or crypto. The market can move in two ways. Up or down. That's it. So once you understand that the market only goes up or down, well, your job when you decide to invest is managing your risk, right? You know it's a risk. It's a risk when we step outside every day. It's a risk if we, you know, drive down the street and don't get into a car wreck, right? So everything that we do in life has potential risk. The market is no different. Stocks are no different. Crypto is no different. So we have to go into it knowing that we're managing our risk. The other piece that we have to go into is understanding that we cannot be emotionally tied to our finances. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you can't, when you see that coin that you invested $5,000 in or $500 in, and you see it drop, you can't get depressed behind that. I mean, you can, but that's not going to serve you well when you're truly trying to invest, right? You have to remove emotions when it comes to investing. It doesn't mean that you're frivolous. It doesn't mean that you're foolish. It doesn't mean that you just do whatever. It just means like, okay, when I invest, I'm taking $75. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z with this $75. My goal is to double, triple, quadruple that, or break even, right? But I'm not going more than 75 because that's my target. That's what I'm doing, right? Or every Monday, I put $10 into this account. I'm consistent every Monday. I don't do more than $10, right? I put $10 into this account, and over the time, it's going to equal this, right? Being consistent, managing your risk, and not being emotionally tied to money. All right. And you have to figure out, in order for you not to be emotionally tied to money, there's a class in the beginning of BWO. When you first join BWO and you get into Chris Cole's class, he spends the first 3 classes on mindset. In the first class, he gets us to examine our relationship with money. Where was our first identifier of how we see or how we value money? A lot of times it came from our parents. And a lot of times it came from us as children asking for something. And if you grew up in a Black household, your mom or somebody was always saying, we don't have it. We can't afford that. Boy, put that down. Girl, put that down. We're not getting that. We don't have enough for that. So we always got this mindset of deficit when it came to money, right? Going to the corner store, or you go into a really expensive store, and we were told, don't touch that. I don't have the money to pay for that if you break it. Right? So naturally we get this mindset that money was a negative, or money was something that we couldn't afford, right? Anyway, that's in BWO, y'all. When you identify your relationship with money, you will see that identity of identifying your mindset is directly related to whether you are wealthy, whether you are secure financially, and whether you can continue to build generational wealth. That's the reality. So when we examine that, then we can become financially freer in our thinking and our mindset. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna say is this: remember what you're investing for. Are you investing for short term? Are you investing for long term? Are you investing for that quick dollar? What is your purpose? You know, crypto is a beautiful thing because it's changing the economy. And how great would it be for you to be able to purchase a Bitcoin or several, let's say one, because 57,000 is beautiful. Say you secure one Bitcoin for your child, and you just secure it in your ledger. It ain't going nowhere. So as Bitcoin grows 10, 15, 30 years from now, you've secured that at minimum to give to your child. It ain't like the dollar where it's losing value, right? It's cryptocurrency. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to be what it is, right? And you secured it at a certain price. That's long-term longevity, right? So this is something you can pass down. This is something that doesn't die when the market crashes, in that sense, all right? So the world is moving to crypto. The world is moving to AI. The world is moving into digital, right? The banks are trying to catch up. And if you go to any bank right now, many of them are already creating their own crypto ATMs because they see what's coming down. The question is, do you see it? And don't be scared. Just jump in, do your research, put 5 on it, and then to continue to grow. But again, I can't give any of this to y'all without joining BWO. I don't have any confidence in anything that I have said if it wasn't for Chris Cole and 19 Keys. And what I'm just sharing with y'all right now is pretty basic. This is just letting you know that it's okay to put your 5 and 10 on it and to be comfortable in that, okay? But if you wanna know how to join BWO, just text the word freedom to 503-433-6332. I'll send you the links and you can join BWO, and we can be on this life journey together, figuring out how to make moves so that at the end of the day, we can do what we want, when we want, how we want, on our time. And more importantly, pass on generational wealth to our families, okay? Not generational businesses, generational wealth, all right? So real quick, because that is my presentation, y'all. I hope that something I shared with you will motivate you, will inspire you, and more importantly, get you to think about how you see finances and how you see your life today. And I encourage you to take that leap. And let's be in BWO together. Let's learn together, okay? If you need help with any other platforms, hit me up. I have referral links. All of you that are in my group will get Coinbase referral link, Robinhood referral link, and crypto.com if you're interested. And we'll go from there. So tap in, BWO. I'm Imani Muhammad. I'm just a student learning just like you're learning. If you have any questions, I can direct you. And let's get it. Peace, y'all.